I read in Zechariah chapter 9 today, and there were two verses that stuck out to me. The first one was verse 9, which says, Rejoice greatly, daughter Zion, shout in triumph, daughter Jerusalem. Look, your king is coming to you. He is righteous and victorious, humble and riding on a donkey, on a colt the foal of a donkey. So what I wrote down is that this was the prophecy of Jesus' triumphal entry that happens in the New Testament. Yeah. And then the next verse that stuck out to me was halfway through verse 10, which says, And he will proclaim peace to the nations. His dominion will extend from sea to sea, from the Euphrates River to the ends of the earth. So what stuck out to me is that God will be victorious. Day 58. The title is People Pleasing, and the key verse is Galatians 1:10, which says, Am I now trying to win the approval of human beings or of God? Or am I trying to please people? If I were still trying to please people, I would not be a servant of Christ. So what I wrote down is that we should be looking for God's approval, not men. And otherwise, how can we do His will? And then in the lesson it talks about how slowly but surely we can begin to trade God's voice for the voices of others and their rules, ways, and affirmations. What I wrote down is that this includes the voice of Satan. Like, these affirmations that we're looking for can be like Satan trying to lie to you. Then the last thing that stuck out to me in the lesson was that God already created you in His image. You don't need to chase after approval, nor do you need permission to do or be what God has already pre-commissioned. So what stuck out to me is that He stamped us with His approval when He made us in His image. Bye guys, I hope you have a good day.